Hello guys and welcome back. So today we're going to go ahead and do a kind of beginner family house or like a starter family house, except it's not going to be at your starter intro price. I do think this house ends up totaling around about 50 grand or so. So it's not like super expensive, but it's definitely not the most cheapest thing to hit the pavement. But I do actually really like it. It's just the build I kind of did off of a whim. It's not supposed to have a lot of things. It's kind of very simple and simplistic, and I really wanted to feature in some of these like mirror reflective tiles that I've been really loving lately. I used them in my 8 limbs yoga and meditation build, and I'm using them here for you guys today as well. Of course, that will be linked down below. If you want to get these floors, I totally recommend them. They are quite nice. Only con with these floors is that you can't actually use them with rugs. That kind of sucks. But other than that, everything is pretty legit. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to put in a chimney. I think they're called chimney stacks. But I did actually put in a artificial AC unit that you could always sell later for some millions if you're really in a crunch. Because I know we all have been there. Like, perfect example, Get to Work LP, I think number 45, when I had to start selling just the odds and ends in the house just to be able to make that wedding even possible. Just turned out the whole entire freaking invited party wasted everything, like the food, they didn't eat it. And what are you doing, kitty? Why are you sitting there looking you culito in front of me, man? It's just, you give me nightmares. So here we are. Oh my gosh, we're actually almost done with the exterior of the house. I wasn't sure what kind of windows I wanted to put in. I just know that I am I'm a very particular person about windows. I either add too many or I don't add enough. And I just feel like, for me, I can never find the balance. When I downloaded other people's builds, I'm telling you, exquisite. It's like they just knew what to do, and I just don't. So as you can see, we're going through the interior of the upstairs unit, and I do actually have a large master for you guys, and I do have I'm noticing a little glitches on my my render here, so excuse that. I don't know why it's doing that. So yeah, I have a large master, like a really large master, and then I have like a decent sized bedroom, and then I have, it could be another bathroom, or it could be just a spare bedroom for maybe like an office or something like that. There's just a lot of room upstairs. You wouldn't think there would be, but I really actually love the layout, and then you can see the little closet in there too. So I just think it's kind of like a perfect little, like I said, starter house. And for the exterior, I wanted to kind of do something besides the norm, but it turned out very norm looking. I'm not going to lie, it just looks very, I don't know, it just looks normal. It just like a normal house. Usually I go for super modern, and this time I just wanted to stick to kind of like a traditional house, like family house sort of thing. So I went with a couple different palettes, as in the paneling and of course the stone. It's just kind of an easy go-to combination, and you know it's going to look good. For the floors, I went all wood flooring except for in the kitchen. I actually brought back the 50s, people. Like, seriously, I wasn't sure about these mirror reflective floors. I almost said, you know what, we're going to go for modern, but then I said, you know what, if, you know, I don't know if it was the Goths in The Sims 1 that had this flooring, or someone, I don't know, but some Sim family, who, I don't know what it was, had this flooring, and if they can pull it off, gosh darn it, I can too. And so there's a dining room downstairs, pretty nice living quarters, bathroom and kitchen. So it's really, it's pretty spacious, actually. It's laid out, I like it. I like the way it's laid out. It's actually laid out quite nicely. You know, when you walk in, you're not walking into a kitchen, or you're not walking into a dining room, or you're not walking into just, you know, nothingness. There's a little bit of sense of direction is where I'm getting at with this house. So for the kitchen, I actually went with a black and white theme. It probably is the most odd looking thing you've probably ever seen, and this house to me spoke to me in a way like, I guess you could say, not really a fixer-upper kind of house, but, you know, maybe this house was older and people had remodeled only certain parts of the rooms with intentions to finish the whole house and didn't. That kind of was what it vibed me as. You know, like, this house has character, has history. It's not just some new house slapped up on a foundation. Like, there's some actual story behind it. So that's kind of what I was going for. As you can see, the reflective flooring is gorgeous. You can just see the little hints of whatever you're putting down kind of reflecting back at you. And I think that is so flippin' cool. I can't even. And I actually really love how this kitchen turned out. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I definitely think it suits what I was going for in my head intentionally. So, all right, what else are we doing? We are trying to figure out if any drapes would work. Definitely not. Actually saved, and it was like the next day between this video. But we're gonna go and do the dining room. This was a little bit of a struggle because I couldn't figure it out. Like every time I was laying down this table, it was just modern to me. So modern. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted modern meets rustic meets vintage meets everything under the sun. Like I just didn't have any sense of real direction. I just kind of wanted to go with it. So you're going to notice a lot of different things going on in this house. And I think that's why I love the Bluebell. It's just, it's different. It's different. It's cute. All right. So we are figuring out paintings and gosh, I couldn't. I didn't like any of these paintings. I don't even think I stuck with this. Like, I don't even know what I did. I think eventually I just freaking called it a damn day. And I was just like, you know what? All right. I like that. It's simple. See, easy. I didn't want to make the place too expensive to where a beginner family could not afford it. But of course, there was just these little odds and ends I had to put in there, such as this coat rack and these chapatos. Because, I mean, when you walk in, I've been in a few houses that have coat racks. Actually, you know what? That was like more when I was younger. Now I don't see anybody with coat racks, which is weird because Washington's like really cold. But anyway, I don't know. Side note. We are going in for a lighter color palette throughout the main sector of the house. Again, totally contradicting the kitchen, totally contradicting that rustic theme, but we try to incorporate all of those tones into this main living quarter. But actually, I'm loving the mint walls with the white and the rug and that painting. I actually think this is probably my favorite section of the house because it just looks so clean and fresh and crisp. I like it a lot, actually. All right. So I put it in a fireplace, and then I finally remembered the cheat. Finally, like seriously, you should see my face. I was so excited to be able to slide up and down those mirrors because there's so many times over the freaking mantle that you just want to have something there, like a mirror or something, and it just doesn't look right. So I wanted to go in with tile underneath the mantle. I don't know how to necessarily cut it out with the damn tile. So I just said, screw it, going for it. There we go. Called a day. It's done. Love how that rug freaking perfectly matches the painting, or not the painting, the paint of the walls. And so I tried something different. I don't think I've done this before. I decided to go ahead and kind of make a little bit of an entertainment center out of these counters, and I had to position them just right so you can see the backsplash part of it. That was pretty interesting. And then I went in with some decorations, or no, I don't think I did. This was the hardest part, finding freaking couches that I felt were suitable for the idea that I had in mind. And that was a struggle because I just didn't feel like anything was right. I didn't feel like anything looked right. And now that I'm looking back on it, I'm like, gosh, that isn't that bad. It doesn't look too bad. But for some reason, when you're in the moment and you just have a vision, something in mind, it doesn't matter what it is. Nothing fits quite like you wanted it to. And remember, I didn't want it to go one way or another. I just kind of wanted everything to mesh. But it was really hard, actually, to get that done. So I think what I'm doing here is just adding some knickknacks up to the little, I don't know what that is, actually, to be honest. I have no idea what that is. What is it called? Like a little, I don't know, display or something? I freaking don't know. I just went in with simple flowers, and called it a day. White couches, yep, it works. It totally works. I put in this lamp that has some blues in it that I played around, and this is all the spa stuff. So if you have Spa Day, or right, Spa Day stuff pack, this will be definitely right up your alley to be able to finally use some of your goodies. All right, so that's kind of what I decided to do, and I actually like it. It has, again, that crisp, clean feel, but then we have these darker woods that kind of tie in other pieces from around the house. And I like it. I like the way it turns out. So the bathrooms I usually don't ever really go exotic on my bathrooms. They end up staying particularly the same way throughout the house, just the way it is. I don't know. I feel like most bathrooms are the same throughout the house. Unless you go to decorate them, then that's not necessarily true. Then obviously you probably would decorate them differently. But for me, they initially look the same. Maybe not. I don't know. At least everywhere I live, they did. Bathroom's the bathroom. There's a crappa, there's a place to wash yourself, and there's a place to wash your hands, which probably 9 times out of 10, your butt ain't doing anyway. So that is dirty. Anyway, we're just going to try to cram as much as we can into this little bathroom. I don't even know if I get a shower in there. No, I don't. I hear noises. I hate that feeling. Okay, so upstairs is definitely where I had a little bit of a struggle. I had to put a wall there because I just felt like that made more sense. Now, it doesn't make sense at all. Well, it does because I was going to put a toilet there, and then I'm like, dude, no, that doesn't work. So what I did is just kind of had like a little entryway. You walk into the bathroom, and, you know, it's blocked off. There isn't just a random shower just kicking it there. You can see like all the exterior parts that you would not see of a shower. So I try to make it a little more realistic. I went in and just put like a little robe there. And I thought that would look pretty nice, right? Out of the way, clean, cool. So I was pretty satisfied with that. Then we went in for the master bedroom. The master bedroom, I just didn't even know what to do. So I just kind of went for it. Like literally with ape-ish on it and try to make it rustic, try to blend it into everything else. And I like it. I do like it. I actually really, really like it a lot. The one thing I got a vibe from this house is that it felt like a home. It felt like home to me. I don't know why, and I can't really explain it, but it definitely did. It just felt like home, and that's why I like it so much. It's nothing extravagant or, you know, exquisite or anything like that, but it definitely has just this charm that kind of speaks to you, and I like that. I like it. It speaks to me anyways. I don't know, maybe because I created it, but it's just kind of fun. And then I decided to make some of the trimmings match the furniture pieces. So I think we did go in with a nice little dresser and just kind of decorated it very lightly. And I put in a coat rack in the closet just because I felt like it. I don't know. Did I ever use a lamp? Because I kind of like the way that the amps... I'm really starting to get into the way that the lamps kind of distribute the light. It just has such a nice little glow effect. And I don't think I had room for it. So I just put in these hanging wall lights that I also kind of really like. All right, so here is the main entrance when you're going up to the bedrooms. Now, I'm just going to forewarn you, the other 2 bedrooms I did not decorate, and I did that on purpose so that you guys can go ahead and add your own flavor, your own spin, and use them for whatever you like, because I don't know if your Sims have children or roommates or whatever. I don't really know their history or their story, and so I just left those kind of as a blank canvas for you to go ahead and just have fun. Upstairs, I did kind of make a little bit of an office area in this corner here, because I'm realizing as I... play The Sims more, computers are almost an essential part of the game, I feel like, so I just wanted to kind of give a space for where that was possible. And those are the 2 bedrooms there. Like I said, you could either make that little one a bathroom, or you can make it, you know, an office, or whatever you want to do, playroom, kids room, baby room. There's the possibilities are endless. So for the exterior of the house, I just kind of did the very bare essentials. Like I said, the main aspect was just the inside of the house, and I just wanted to play around and kind of just keep things very, not bland, but sparse, and just add in a couple things to the home. So this is pretty much what I came up with for the Bluebell, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'll have some pictures at the end for you, but if you want to go ahead and download this bad boy, it'll be on my gallery at Jen2606. If you're interested in getting the reflective flooring, the link will be down in the description bar below. And I hope you all enjoyed this speed build. If you have ideas for future speed builds, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.